Episode 11 of Two Dum Yinzers. In studio, we have JumpOff JD, Cigarillo, and Dust from Hit 'em Hard Music. Now, on Two Dum Yinzers.
So, I just found out recently that somebody on the show has a problem with something that I do every so often on the show. Now, I was unaware of this, but it came to me one day when I burped real loud on air.
Yeah.
And when I did, I noticed Mike had stopped what he was doing, and he kind of looked at me, but I didn't even cross my mind. But apparently, Mike gets a little bugged out whenever I burp in the middle of him talking. Is there?
He spoke about it, yeah.
Yeah. What can you tell me about that?
He doesn't like it. That's all I know.
That's how professional we are. We burp into the mic.
It adds a certain. It adds a certain.
Je ne sais quoi?
Yeah.
I don't know French, but I'm just going to throw that out there. Neither do I. I don't know what it means. I heard it once.
All right, enough of the silly stuff. We have back in the studio today. We have from Hit 'em Hard Music. Hit 'em Hard Music. We have Cigarillo. Sorry about that, my man. And JumpOff JD. Hey guys, how you doing?
Pretty good. How you?
Less than highly favored.
Awesome. Hey, glad you guys could be in
Yes,
today.
appreciate it, guys.
You got the big hookup.
Being here.
You got the big hookup. Your boy Dust is also in the studio today.
Yeah, shout out to him.
All right.
The OG.
For sure.
Record. Shout out to Dutch. Shout out to Twan. He couldn't be here with us today, but he here in spirit.
We had the pleasure, though.
Yeah.
The bench that he broke is still out there.
We're trying to make it a memorial. We got to find.
Yeah,
Everyone's leaving, but we tear shit up anyway. We working on it.
Every once in a while, a guest will come in and something will happen, and we gotta keep that. And that bench been out there since Prime's ass went right through it. That's gonna be.
I wish I would.
That's why y'all need the cameras, man. I want you all to go viral, record that shit.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's been like the plan all along, is to like record everyone coming in, but someone, I'm not going to name names, and I'm not going to look at myself who dropped the ball, but yeah.
I like to be seen. So,
yeah, absolutely.
You know I ain't mad.
And that's coming next. That's coming next, guys. So when we do start, doing video, we will definitely have everybody back.
Yes.
Okay.
So we got Hit 'em Hard Music. Now these guys, they've been grinding. They really have. Like I said, I keep in close touch with Prime Sinister, and every time I turn on my Facebook, going down my feed, I see Cigarillo, I see JumpOff JD, I see Dust, I see Prime. I mean, he's really, really pushing. Tell me a little bit, guys, about this big grindings you guys are on.
Well, I've been working with Prime and them for a minute. We had a show down Beaver Falls one time, and he invited me down there. I came down there with a nice entourage, respectfully.
I heard he came in there deep.
Yeah.
Knocked out. Like,
Came down there respectfully. Ever since I dropped, he's been messing with me ever since, and I've been messing with them. I used to watch them back in the day. They used to perform at the Lonnie's.
Okay.
And I was a little bit younger. I did the music, but I wasn't on the scene. And I was like, dang, one day I want to do a song or work with them one day. And about probably 5-7 years later, it just happened out of nowhere.
So was that your inspiration to become a rapper?
No, I've been doing it for a long time.
Okay.
But I never took it serious until I got with somebody that actually was pushing me like, yo, he recognized my talent. I don't recognize. I do this for fun.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to get nothing out of it. I just like to do it. But then he made me really recognize my talent, and I was just like, you know what? I was more creative than I thought I was.
But that's what you need sometimes, though, is like someone to just, hey, you are really talented at this. You just need that little push to get it inside yourself.
Yeah, I met a lot of people, because then me and this man, we came across each other, probably like last year.
something like that, yeah. We just happened to be in the same place.
Yeah,
right?
like we didn't get a chance to do music together, but we liked how we was rocking.
But I was hearing him all the time.
Yeah.
Every time I turn around, I hear somebody saying Cigarillos. I'm like, Cigarillos, who's that? I say, I'm
Haven't
like,
been together long.
No, not really.
Wow.
But
like the chemistry you guys have here, just sitting here shooting the shit is off the charts.
the thing is, right?
Years.
The thing is so I wasn't initially part of the team. I was kind of, so I'm from Jersey, so I was taught if they don't invite you, you just crash it. So if they don't let you in the front door, you come through the window or the wall.
Right.
However you get in there, you get in there. So what happened was I was just like popping up at shows. I wasn't even invited, but I'm just there. I'm like, hey, what's the cover? Hey, slip my thing to the DJ real quick, because I was taught if you don't get it, you're not going to. If you don't get it yourself, you're not getting it. So we were at a show one time. Prime was there. he had an album release, and I was there. It was a couple of people. It was a nice little shindig. What's the word? Shindig?
Shindig.
Shindig? Okay.
Shindig, yeah.
We'll edit that. No, I'm playing.
Same thing.
But it was a little,
Yeah, we'll edit that.
Yeah,
it was
sure.
a little event. We're gonna just call it that. I was there. I met him. He kind of was just like, I'm not gonna lie, that's my man, that's my big homie. But he kind of like brushed me off a little bit. I'm like, I like her music. I listen to you. He's like, yeah. Okay, that's cool. I'm like, all right then. So then, fast forward a few months later, we're at an event in the city at the One Live place. Shout out to them. And I had my little perform, my little set. And then he saw me then, and he was like, oh, okay, you're all right. You know, I'm like, all right, you know what? That's better than nothing. So then, he's doing a competition where they were like, we want to see who has the best verse on this song. It's a song called Big Runs. My homie right here was on it. There was a few other people on it. Prime was on it. And he said, we're going to put you on the fourth verse. I want to hear what you come up with. And I felt like since it was a challenge, it kind of made me go a little harder. So I went, hopped on it, sent it back. And then next thing you know, we're at a show. And he's like, where are you at? I'm pulling up. I want to talk business. And the rest is history.
Good shit. Now, neither of you guys are from the area here. Like one of you guys is from Mississippi, and the other one is from New Jersey. Let me ask you, what brought you guys to this area?
What brought me to this area, I've been here since a kid for real, but I be back and forth, so it's like I never lose a step at either place. I'm from Aliquippa too, Mississippi to Aliquippa. Shout out to everybody. But that's what brought me here. My parents came here. I'm gonna tell you a little truth real quick. My mom and my dad used to move drugs and guns across state to state.
Okay. No shit.
And my dad's friend actually snitched on him.
Oh.
And my mom when they was taking a U-Haul back. And they had to do some time, but my dad took all the rap for it so my mom could get out.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
My mom moved to Pennsylvania because my grandma was already here. She was like Aliquippa, Green Street at first, and then we ended up living on Glen Street because my granddad was in the military. So when my mom finally got out, she came back to us, and we just lived in Pennsylvania. Then when my dad came, we've been here ever since.
What about you,
like,
so I was in the trap, right? I'm just playing. I was in Jersey. I was a little younger. I went away for 2 years for some,
right,
kid shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're allowed to cuss on here?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're good.
We encourage it.
Type shit, But I went to place for 2 years. My mom was like, she wanted to get me out of where I was at. We were in New Jersey, and New Jersey, And my mom said, we're coming up here. I moved. I didn't want to move up here, but I ain't had nowhere to go. I just got a placement, so I came up here with her, and it's just kind of been like that ever since.
What age were you when that all went down?
Oh my God, I couldn't even tell you. Like late teens, but it was a court thing, so it's like you can't just, you're in placement. It's not jail, but it's placement.
Yeah, right.
If you leave, you're going to real jail.
Yeah, right.
I'm like 130 pounds, so I'm not going to survive comfortably up in there.
You're right.
So I just figured I'll just go through the program, and you know what I mean.
Smart decision.
That's actually when I started rapping. We would be in there bored and just write raps and stuff like that.
Okay.
And what happened was, we were in a poetry class. I used to talk to this one girl there, and I guess I hurt her feelings, so she went into class and she made a poem about me. About like the letter to him or something like that, and then everybody's like, "Oh, you don't learn." And I wrote one right then and there. I initially had a poem about how I was happy that it was summertime. I'm not even thinking about this girl. And then she made a song about me about something about writing a letter or something like that. So I wrote a poem back. I said I call it "Return to Sender," and I did the poem, and everybody went crazy. I got kicked out of class and everything. I got in trouble. She didn't get no trouble at all. It's a double standard, by the way.
Yeah, right.
And you know who you were. Shout out to her, but you hurt my feelings. Anyway, but
women tend to do that.
You know what I mean? That's awesome. But anyway, and that's when I actually started rapping. And then we ended up in the hallway just rhyming words and stuff like that. And then everybody, they're like, "Oh, you're good at it. Why don't you?" And here we are. I'm like 6, 7 mixtapes in now. Nobody's favorite. Oh man, when am I dropping it? September 30th. Yeah.
September 30th?
Yep.
Okay. Is there a title, anything to? Just a song? Is it a song? Is it a?
Oh, it's the mixtape. I'm sorry.
Okay. Gotcha. Sorry about that. No. You probably said that. I'm not.
I've been working on it. It's like I'm a perfectionist, so it got to be,
right.
I had a whole session where I was just going back on old songs and fixing shit.
Yeah, you're right.
My engineer was getting mad. He kicked me out. He's like, all right, man. All right.
Now, question kind of like what we asked Dust and Prime. Like, once something's released and you work that hard on it, do you go back and listen to it, or are you just happy that it's done and it's out there?
Sometimes I go back and listen to it, but sometimes I'll be so on point, and I be thinking that I can't make it no better than what I just did. Right now, I'm not gonna feel this way again.
You're right.
So I might as well catch it while I'm in that vibe right now.
Yeah.
And speaking on that, my man brought it to attention how his mixtape dropping. My album is dropping too, September 17th.
Okay.
Energy 3. It's called No Holds Bars.
No bars.
No Hold Bars. It's on every platform.
Gotcha. And then also, you guys, where else can we see you guys at? You guys been doing a lot of, getting out in the clubs, trying to make a little bit of noise for yourselves. Anything coming up here or on the horizon?
Well,
18,
what is
17?
it? The 18th.
And the 17th.
Yeah, 18, 17. The 18th is a pretty big one, opening up for Young LA.
Oh, wow, okay. Where's that at?
What is that?
Oh, shit, me.
I just know it's in Pittsburgh. I just know I'm showing up.
Okay.
You know?
But we actually got the flyer on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll link over to that.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. We just show up. You shoot us the address. We come. We're there.
Yeah, right. Now, who's the head? I mean, who keeps us all together? Who, is there somebody that's these guys would consider the leader of Hit 'em Hard music?
I feel like Prime and Dusk, because they both put in work on two different ends, but it's like equal because one's not going to stand without the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we just follow in line like the soldiers. You know what I mean?
Thanks.
So we like, what you want us to do next? And we on it.
And you're just ready to go.
Ready to go.
Absolutely. You guys have anybody else on the label? Is it just you four, or is there a...
Well, I mean...
It's like sometimes my cousin Van L, he's in and out, but when he comes, he does. You know what I mean? But right now, we're keeping it.
No, that's good. Yeah, build that strong core.
A lot of times, it's like people's coming in and out. I'd rather just keep it away.
Exactly. Right.
Because at first I'm a solo artist, but I teamed up with Hit 'em Hard. My team is called MAP.
MAP?
That stands for Monaca, Aliquippa, Pittsburgh, Mississippi, Alabama, Pennsylvania, and Money and Power. I got it tattooed on my stomach.
I like it.
I like that. That's nice.
September 18th is when that is.
September 18th?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like I said, at that show at Beaver Falls, Hit 'em Hard found me. They had the faith in me, so I put my faith in them. And the faith just been running, the energy. That's why my album is called Energy, because I felt good energy from everybody that I associate with. Just like Jump Off, he got good energy. We just dropped a song too called Steppin', featured him on the track. First time I heard it, I was like, I gotta get this man on something.
Yeah.
That's like the thing, like if you don't have that good energy, no matter what you're creating, if you're going to work with someone, if it's not there, what you're going to put out is not going to be good.
Right.
So if you have that good energy to begin with, you know what you're going to put out is going to be good.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's why I put it out. I shot it to him. When he shot it back, I said, it's a banger. It's a banger.
So growing up, who were you guys' favorite rappers?
Ooh. I'll go first.
All right, so this is going to sound crazy, but this is the honest truth. I
think it could sound really crazy. It would surprise us if you would say Vanilla Ice.
How'd you know? No, honestly, this is going to sound crazy, but this is the honest truth. So when I grew up, my mom was a church pastor. We weren't allowed to listen to rap. You got your ass whooped for listening to rap. So I remember we had the radio, and I would listen to the radio, and any song that came on, this is before like the download and then the digital thing and everything. I want them to see what I'm wearing with what I got on too. Let's see recording. But my bad. But anyway, I'm sorry. I like to be saying. I apologize.
You're good.
You're good.
But so basically, we would get in trouble. I used to record on the cassette tape whatever was on the radio, and my mom caught me doing it one time, and I got like the ass whipping of my life for it. And then I was forced to read like scripture verses and devotionals and stuff. So then one day my mom came to the house with a gospel rap CD. And ever since then, I was listening to Christian rap, and then that's pretty much what. And then they really could rap though. I thought it was about to just be like praise the Lord, 1, 2, check, praise Jesus. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that either. But they were like really lyrical, and I'm like, ooh, I like that. That's how I want to rap.
You don't expect that talent,
right?
Yeah,
I thought it was just gonna be corny, honestly. I thought it was gonna be corny, just like Jesus Loves Me with like a like bass on it or something. I didn't personally want to hear that.
Right.
But they were like really that age, right?
You know?
So they were like really, really rad. And I'm like, I want to hear it from the window to the walls. And my mom's like, no, you're gonna listen to Praise God. I'm like, okay, you're right.
And you know what you did? You just went ahead and grew your hair out and said, you know what? This is what I'm doing, Mom.
That's what I was taught. Look, you got to be who you are because everybody else is taken. So
you're right.
It was gospel rap, and when I was able to listen to other rap, obviously I snuck and did it anyway.
Right.
But one of my favorite albums is by Nas. It's called "It Was Written." The second album. Ever. I think it came out when I was about 6 years old.
That was in the 90s.
I knew every word. I had no idea what the hell I was saying. I was just singing, just rapping.
That was a really good
I didn't know what I was saying.
About 96, I think.
1996, yeah. I was, oh my God, I had no idea what I was saying.
You're right.
I couldn't barely even read, but I'm sitting here rapping every word.
Right. You just knew what you loved to do. It didn't matter what it was. You know?
You had the ear for the music.
You know what I mean?
How about you, Cigarillos? Who did you grow up looking up to?
Well, I grew up in a house full of females.
Okay.
It was 5 females, my granddad and my dad. And my sister and them was so thugged out. Because they hung with all the gangsters and stuff in Aliquippa, like all the OGs, people like that. And they used to listen to like Do or Die, No Limit.
Yes.
Snoop and all them. Devin the Dude. That's I grew up listening to him too. And I for some reason I was young, but I could feel the music. And on top of that, learning later on down the road, Master P, Silk the Shocker, C Murder, those are my blood family members from they.
Are they really?
Yeah. I'm from Biloxi. I told hour away from New Orleans. Last time I seen Lil Romeo, he was a baby.
That's when I was in high school.
Yeah, Master P was the person that was the family person. He the one that come to the family reunion and stuff. Everybody else was in jail and all that. But I remember Romeo when he was little.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I used to listen to him. I listened to him, and on top of that, what made it so dope, what was it, last year and the year before, we did a track with AK from Do or Die. Now I looked up to them. It was Prime and them set it up. This dude named Frank made the beat for him. He sent it out to him. AK put his verse on there. Boom. Another sort of situation. Fiend from No Limit.
Okay.
We got a song called The Projects. That song is on Facebook too. We got a feature from Fiend from No Limit. That made me, feel some type of way. Because I'm like, I looked up listening to these artists now I'm featuring on the track.
Yeah. That was that whole No Limit.
Yeah. That's the type of music. And like I said, Pimp C, I grew up listening to him. So my whole style and and their music is so real, legit that they really telling you a lot of stuff that you can really learn, so you don't mess around and get hurt out here with your mind. They tell you they teach you how to use your brain properly, and I like stuff like that.
That's what I noticed about a lot about rap. It's like you listen to the lyrics, it's like what's happening in real life right here, right now. Mm-hmm. Or a lot of different genres, they don't. It's more like a fantasy, more of an escape. Whereas rap, to me, really good rap is what's happening here and now in the present.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, Prime sent me 2 songs. He sent me Rollin' by Cigarillos, and he sent me Panic Room by Jump Off. These are your new songs, new stuff you're pushing right now? Is that?
Yeah, Rollin' is on that Energy 3, No Hold Bars. Like I said, September 17th. Catch it.
Okay.
The Panic Room, that's actually from a tape from 2019. It's called The Sales Pitch 2.
Okay.
The video to that was fire, though.
We were just watching that a few hours ago.
I appreciate that. We shot that. I had fun doing that with, you know what I mean? My favorite thing to do is just switch the flow up. And I love doing that. Yeah. I love it. Because people don't expect it. They think you're just going to be like the typical rapper. And
all of a sudden, Tech 9 shows up.
Yeah. You're right. No, that wasn't you. I'm like, all right.
No, that's one thing that I did point out. That is really cool, man.
I appreciate that.
No problem.
And my favorite part about it is I didn't know I was going to do that until I was already in there. The beat slowed down. And I'm like, the name is your name. What do you think about it? And then it just sounded good. I'm like, hey, keep that. Hold on. Hey, bro, don't. I annoyed my engineer so bad. I'm like, hey, rewind that. Put it on the underneath track. I'm going to try and do it again. We're not leaving until I get it right. I don't care how much money it takes, bro. We're doing it.
You're right.
Next thing you know, we're shooting a video and had the Henny bottle out and everything. Somebody told me, they said, oh, that bottle's too small. I'm like, You know what's funny though? It's real because that's the bottle that's in my car.
Yeah, right.
So I can throw it under the seat if I have to. You can't have no big ass
exactly.
Like this. What do you think is good? Oh, look, flashlight in your face, boom.
Nope.
You getting told on yourself. You know what I mean?
Especially if you're the only one on the bottle.
Right.
A big bottle.
Exactly.
Personal. It's called personal.
Yes.
Say, oh, you brought that little. I said it wasn't for you. It's right. It wasn't
like,
for me.
Yeah, that big bottle's, for the weekend.
Right.
The small one's for the day.
What you want me to do? Shit.
No, piggyback off what you were saying about you didn't realize how that you're going to pick up the speed in that song.
Mm-hmm.
How is your guys' writing process? Does the beat come first, then the lyrics, or do you have lyrics first, then you try to get a beat to it, or is it kind of like a combination?
It's like a combination. I'm more of a freestyler, so a lot of my music, when I hear the beat tell me what to say. I just listen to the beat and I be like, okay, master,
right.
and then I come out with a master. That's basically it.
Okay, yeah.
I can write too, though. I like to write, but it all depends. Most of the time, I be at work when I write. But I'm an on-the-go guy, so I like to freestyle because I get a lot of stuff that's like right then and there. They might be like, hey, we need you to do that. I'll be like, I ain't have time to prepare, but guess what? I'm always ready.
And sometimes, like, in the moment, it's so much better than anything you can have prepared.
Right. It's like you're in your, when you freestyle, you're in your emotion.
Mm-hmm. Like, not to sound nerdy, but like even like I remember writing papers. If I had time to prepare, it was oh god, yes. Right. But if I have time to like sit down and write something, compared to oh shit, I got like 20 minutes to do this. I find like always found like the less time I had, the more creative I was because everything you had to be on point for what you were writing.
It's like being in school. Like, I can learn and study right then and there. And then the next period, I take that test. I'm like, oh, I've had. But because I needed it right then and there. If you want me to go home and study it, I'm not thinking about it no more.
Me, same way. And like, yep.
All right, so here's an off. This is a me question. I'm breaking away here.
Can I answer that? I can get a chance to answer that.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Please,
I'm outspoken.
Please do.
Please do it.
So with me, a lot of the time, it's like if it depends on if it's somebody else's song. I'm like, oh, I have to show my ass on this. So I'm gonna write it. I'm gonna take my time and write it. It usually doesn't take longer than like 10 minutes. But if it's a song that's like, oh, you could just dance to it. It's like, oh, I just caught the beat and just thought of something real quick. Hit them with it real quick. Just boom.
Right.
And there's some songs that some beats you hear. Shout out to Rose. That's my dog. That's my OG. Yeah. I don't care. That's my dog.
I have to get Rose in here one day.
Yeah, absolutely. MXP. Shout out to him. But one thing he told me one time, he said I heard a beat and the words were already there. And if it's the right beat and it's for the right person, a lot of the time that happens.
Yeah.
The Panic Room, for example. I didn't even know y'all even heard that.
Yeah.
I forgot about that song low key, but like that's one of them songs where I kind of just knew what I was doing already on there. You know what I mean?
I think that would be hard.
That's how I felt about Rolling. When I first heard that beat, it's a Southern style beat, so it automatically said, "Hey, get on it."
It hit you.
He had the whole look. Everybody else was in there like, "Hey, I'm in the trap, and I whip it work, but I got it for the love." And he came in here and just slowed the whole thing down. And everybody was right with him. I was like,
"Yeah,
dang!" A couple times too, for real.
I tell you what, like after hearing quite a few things that I've been listening to, over the past month since Private Dust was in here, and then once Rolling came, it was a different pace. It was and that kind of threw me for a loop. So I got to see a whole different side of you there. Slowed it down a little bit.
I got this thing called I got a down south flow with a PA swag. Okay. And I'm from both areas.
So you have both styles mixed.
Yeah, both. You might get one song of one. You might get one song of the other. You might get both of them on the same song.
Yeah, no, that's what makes you. Somebody that's just from Pennsylvania ain't going to be able to duplicate what you do. Somebody that's just from Mississippi ain't going to be able to duplicate because you have both of that.
Yeah.
It's just interesting how you think like music, like when everyone thinks of rap, it's like East Coast, West Coast. But then like in rock, it's like Northern rock, Southern rock. You don't think of when you think about rap, you don't think about how down south it's going to be different than up north, and then from the Midwest style of rap. I just never thought of it that way until just now. You're saying like that Southern style just slows it down.
Yeah, we slow it down. We like to party a lot. You know what I mean? We like to smoke weed, sit lean. We like to get faded, or what you would call it, get throwed.
Right.
Then up here, we're all fast talking, fast moving.
Turn the fuck up.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. When I came up here, I had to get with the pace up here. But then I've been up here so long, so like I can go anywhere and just adapt because I'm from both places.
Yeah. Tell you what, there's nothing like going even from like Ohio and you just hop down to Kentucky, not that far away. The speed of way everyone moves and talks is so different.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine having to adapt for like going your whole life one way, then moving to another area and having to adapt to that style. With just like way of life and speech and everything.
When you move around a lot, you have no choice but to adapt.
Yep.
Who said they were a military child? Someone?
Cigarillo said his grandfather was in the military.
Yeah, my grandfather.
My dad was, so I felt that.
That's how they got the house in Aliquippa.
Yeah.
All right, back to my question. Now this is kind of off. It's really not. Cigarillo, you seem to be roughly right around the same age I am. I believe Dustin and I am the same age. I'm not sure how old you are, but you might be able to help me out with this question. Okay, just something I generally noticed over 25 years. Now, when I was growing up in the 90s, rap was big. It was really taking off. It was really setting new standards and new levels all the time. Anything to come out, the Chronic to Doggy Style to anything that Tupac put out to the No Limit, the whole way through the 90s.
Yeah.
My question is, when did the pants go tight on the rappers?
I got the answer to that.
Please.
You're a jerk. I know. You're a jerk. You're a jerk. You're a jerk. I know. You're a jerk. 2009. Right after Soulja Boy did that bullshit.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's when like that's when like no. It had to be after that.
I'm telling y'all that.
Soulja Boy had the baggy pants.
And that's what I said. Right after that shit was up, then they came in with the tight ass.
was already starting to move.
Then Lil Wayne came in with the tight pants with that rock star shit.
Yeah. You know what? You're right.
I forgot about Lil Wayne.
I missed it. I missed the revolution, and one day I just noticed. I thought, what the fuck happened?
Because I'm still wearing loose, baggy clothes, thinking I'm cool, and no, I'm not.
I guess I'm never coming out of the 90s. That's one thing I realized about myself.
But a lot of times kids don't want to dress like their parents. So their parents wear some baggy, they're going to be tight.
Right.
Like, I don't even wear
I was blindsided. Yeah, I was blindsided by the movement.
Like Young Thug, Rich Homie Quan, like I say the two. I want to say like the 2000 and 2009, 2010. Growing up into it, they started wearing the real tight skinny jeans.
Yeah.
They're having that rocker look. Yeah, because when we grew up, man, like NWA, Snoop,
anybody,
all of them.
The way through,
Run DMC. Everyone had loose fitting clothes. It could have just been the 90s. That's how we dressed.
When did Chingy and them come out?
Chingy was early 2000s.
Early 2000s. Yeah.
That was
they even had the baggy clothing. So you're right about like 2000.
That's what I know. That's
2009 and up. 2009 and up.
Because I remember being like, what the?
Because you got to think about the Young Money, Tiger, and all them. They come out with the skinny jeans. No matter of fact, Wiz Khalifa.
Right.
Tattooed up the Chuck Taylor skinny jeans. That's all
looking like he should be like rolling into like a Nirvana video or something. But there he is. Rapping,
for sure. No, I like the baggy.
I like that. See, I like that rock star shit too. But then it's like everybody started doing that too, and it's like, damn. I came in here like, look,
is that Fleetwood Mac?
The one thing I don't like when they had the tight, skinny pants on, and then you sag them.
Right.
I can see how that could be. Like,
it took a hard time figuring out what the hell was going on.
That's disturbing a little bit.
See, but I feel that too. But then it's like, I don't know. It's like I get that too.
Right.
I just feel like.
I don't think you should. If you're gonna wear the skinny, square. If you're gonna sag. Don't get it together.
Pick a side. Pick a side.
I get that
because I feel like
it's almost the equivalent of the people wearing the floods.
It's like a way how the girls wear the leggings. I'm like, you should not want to show your ass.
Right.
Like they don't know. That's like a universal code. They act like they don't know. Oh my god. I have no idea. Oh yeah, all right. I know. Me either. Heard.
The important questions everybody wants to know. So you guys hang out like on a regular basis? You just get off of work and call each other up and hey, you guys want to chill, drink, whatever?
I mean,
I'll text him
associate.
like, bro, that verse was cold. I like this song.
Yeah.
Listen to that.
We associate. We always politic and talk and give different ideas and information.
Yeah.
And then when we link up, it's just like it's like nothing. It's like no steps in line.
Yep.
In the building.
That's how you know you have good energy and you just like a good friendship because you can go a long time without talking.
Stuff. We don't like we're kids.
Right.
We do see each other.
Everybody got lives.
But a lot of times we don't see each other.
Yeah, I feel like I be seeing him.
It's different.
It's like, damn, did I just
like damn near every day? I see Prime like 3-4 times a week.
Do you?
Yeah. I see Rose all the time. Not that, but I see him all the time.
I don't go outside much, but
I'm in traffic.
Put it this way, we see each other. We see each other enough.
Yeah.
You know, I think we see each other enough to get stuff accomplished.
Yeah.
Now important questions. Football season. You got New Jersey. You got from the South. Who do you guys root for?
Steelers.
Oh, you're the man.
yeah.
I'm scared. I ain't gonna make it out of here.
No, you're good.
As long as you don't say the Jets.
Ravens.
Oh. Please say the Jets.
Oh.
Sorry. Well,
But you know what? I can respect the
I was
Ravens.
born in South Jersey, right?
Right.
We were Eagles fans, right? And that song came out about I'm gonna blow New Jersey up.
Yeah.
First of all, no the fuck you're not.
You're right.
Second of all, the Eagles were singing that shit. Nigga,
Right.
this is our territory.
You're right.
Yeah.
So yeah, sorry, fuck the Eagles.
No.
Jamie Jones, my bro, I love you, big bro, but fuck the Eagles. I'm sorry.
All right. You know what? For him saying "fuck the Eagles," really now we gotta edit that out. But for him
That's the
saying
only
"fuck,"
one you caught?
I know I cut the other ones. But him saying "fuck the Eagles," he can be a Ravens fan, even though they lost their top 2 running backs.
Yeah, they're
ACL.
dropping like flies.
Yeah, man.
They lost.
They throwing curveballs.
Yeah, they lost 2 running backs. They lost.
got Le'Veon
In the hip
Marcus
hop
Peterson.
community, we call that sneak this.
Excuse me. Who was the other one? There was, I think, somebody on defense.
Marcus Peterson.
Marcus Peterson. That's big.
Yeah.
They signed Bell. That's crazy.
Yeah, they sent Bell's to the practice squad. They got Latavius Murray from the Saints. Yeah, they're not. They lost 2 great running backs and pick up 2 great more. So yeah.
And I hate that style. They go in shotgun or pistol, and you got both running backs on either side of them.
And then Lamar Jackson.
They're all basically holding the football, running toward the line of scrimmage, and you don't know who the hell's going to take off with it.
Especially with Lamar.
He's just a beast.
You got 3 running backs in the back.
Yeah, and then Lamar can throw anything on a dime. It's just.
Oh, and if you
I think putting him with Le'Veon Bell, that's going to be a real problem.
Man, Le'Veon Bell, it's going to be. You're right.
Like if Le'Veon can channel like what he was in his prime, look out. They're going to run all over everyone.
But yeah, because you got to think that Kansas City style ain't going to be the same as that Baltimore style. It's going to be more similar to a Pittsburgh style that he already was informed with already. He's already intact with that.
Yeah, because that Kansas City style was more throw than the run, whereas Baltimore is run than throw, and that's what Bell needs.
Yeah. Like the Bergen, Baltimore, like looking in the mirror sometimes.
Mm-hmm. And it's too, it's like the exact same franchise going against each other every year.
And then your boy Joe Flacco, we're talking about Philadelphia and Baltimore. He's up in Philadelphia, and I think he's like the 3rd stringer up there. Was he one of the more overrated quarterbacks you guys ever seen in your life, Joe Flacco? Baltimore.
Yeah.
He did me justice in every time I played Madden.
Really? It was just, that team always had such a great defense.
There was one time that I went 15-1 in the season. That one loss haunted me for a minute.
Who was it? Who was it? You know who it was.
It was the fuck. I don't want to throw no more shade at them teams, but it was the Patriots.
Oh.
And that really pissed me off because it was like,
yeah.
All right.
I tell you, sometimes those Madden losses sting worse than the real losses.
I had to get another controller one time because I threw my controller.
You're right.
For real.
I've been there.
Like, yeah.
You know what else I like too? Going back again to cheat code. I like the way Yins guys refer to athletes a lot. Yins guys are calling out coaches, basketball players, football players, Randy Moss. It's good shit. I mean, guys that are our age, we like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
I ain't even gonna lie. When I first heard it, and they wanted me I didn't get the drift. I'm like, what the heck am I about to do?
right.
But then I heard the beat and I heard they verses. I didn't even have to write nothing. I said, yo, this is cold for real. When I first heard it, I really didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, yeah, I'll do it. And I'm like, shit, I'm stuck.
Right.
What do I do?
I heard that. I'm not on it, by the way. I'm not on it. But I heard it. And, I got annoyed a little bit because I had a verse that I wrote, a long time ago. And I wanted to say this line so bad, but there's no reason to say it. And I really wanted to be like, it was like something, and then they can't stand me. I play when I want to, like Randy.
I play when I want to play.
Yeah. When I want to, like Randy. And I heard that song, and I'm like, y'all really didn't put me. They're like, we didn't even know you. Like, okay, can we stretch it? Like,
can we go back and edit that in?
Right.
That song right there showed me like I definitely got more style than I think that I got.
Yeah.
I really didn't know what to do with it.
I hear the beat.
Yeah, I was like, God dang. Like, he really, I'm like, this is the, like when you get into a test, that one problem that come across, you're like, I don't even know what to do.
Yeah, right.
But then all of a sudden, boom, it clicks, it hits. And sometimes you need that. You just need that challenge to, like, can I really do this? Prove to yourself, and then boom, next thing you know, you can.
It's always about catching that break. Because the thing is, when I'm sitting here drinking coffee, talking to these guys, and I put you guys' music on, I don't know anybody that wouldn't enjoy your music. You know what I mean? It's good. It's good shit. It's just trying to catch that break. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because we're rooting for all four of you guys.
Absolutely.
That have come through. You guys are, and that's just not like talk that you're here. Like, no, I'm a music snob. I don't know a lot about music, but if I don't like something, I have no problem saying so I don't like it. But you guys, I have no problem telling anyone. You want something to listen to? Check these guys out. They're good.
Now, Yins guys, Yins are familiar with a lot of stuff in the game. There's a guy, he contacted us from Philadelphia. His name was Lucky Me. He's a rapper. Is that familiar?
No disrespect, but I never heard of him.
No. We were just...
Shout out to him.
Shout out to him. Maybe we can look into it.
We're going to do a show in Philly one day. I ain't trying,
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, because he contacted us. We knew nothing about him. Like, okay, it's anyone in the area might know anything about him.
So we reached out to him, and he hasn't contacted us back, so we're still waiting to hear from him. But yeah, I didn't know maybe these guys heard him before, maybe just...
No, I'm going to look him up now that we just talked about him. Shout out to him.
It's a pretty dope video. Like, he sent a video and everything like that. It's more new. There's a whole lot going on in the video. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not bad. Good stuff. Hopefully we can get a hold of it one day.
See, I like the videos when it's like an actual creative point of view.
Yeah.
Like, I did a video where, like, we're right in Rochester, and it was like, the song was about having money, making money, but in the video, I'm driving a 04 hoopty. I got a video of the rust on the thing. I was throwing my little man's diner money on the streets and shit. I said it, I meant it, I made it, I spent it, I put the cash down on the whip and it ain't rented. I said it, I meant it, I made it back if I spent it. Police tried to pull me over because it's tinted. They were pulling me over because of my exhaust. But
was this filmed right up?
Yeah,
I think I saw that the other day. I wasn't sure if that was you at first or not.
Damn it! Like, the police came in like, "Hey, whatever you're doing, you gotta get the fuck out. We don't know what you're doing. We're not saying you did anything wrong, but you gotta get out." I'm sitting here with the money in my hand, like, nice. Hey, I said something nice. I'm like, "Can we just do this one final scene, please, please?"
Where was that? Was out in Rochester?
Yeah, right in front of Trilogy Studios.
Okay.
Yeah, where it used to be at.
Yeah, right.
But right in front of there, we did that, and we did the, and then we did I was unbraiding my hair. My dreads were braided. I was just unbraiding my hair while I'm rapping.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just so it was real. It's like a satire or whatever, because everybody's doing that anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I had a plastic gun I wanted to point, and they weren't having that. Really, I always pushed everything a little too far.
Right.
They weren't feeling that.
And sometimes you have to push the envelope.
Yeah, like
there's nothing wrong with that.
Wasn't feeling that. Cause like, I had someone point a gun. I'm like, bro, why would you run if you know it's not even real?
Yeah.
You know it's plastic. Why would you run?
Right.
Like, come on, bro. But shout out to him too, my man Sean.
Okay.
Shout out to Sean. That's the homie. I'm gonna need to work with him again. But so I'm not going, but that's my homie. But we did that one, and then just when something's different about the video, we did another one with like the panic room. You see, I put the text messages across the screen.
Yes.
So you could see all that. So that way it's like, this is what I'm doing in my phone. I'm not just in the phone because that's boring. You can see the messages and everything. I'm looking at pictures of different women and shit like that. You know what I mean? And that's I feel like that's another lane. It's just like, I was doing the whole like, women, whatever. Right. Because I was, shit. But I feel like I kind of like evolved as an artist a little bit. I'm still gonna talk my shit. Like, don't get it confused. If I hop on a feature, I got your baby mom in the car. Please know that. Fuck out of here. But as an artist, I feel like I matured a little bit, and I feel like it's more important with the visuals of the videos and what you are actually showing. You know what I mean? It's not just you like with the money to your ear and standing outside with your shirt off. That's fun too. I like doing that too. But at the same time, there got to be like artistry to the video. Like every video I have, there's an element of like I did the everyday video. We're in a church. I'm on my knees praying because I grew up in a church.
Yeah.
I'm in a church and everything. You know what I mean? And we did I did a video. I was just performing. We were just sitting on the bench like how they used to do the MTV Unplugged.
Yeah, right.
We did that, and I just rapped a few of my favorite songs and everything. And you know, just you got to switch it up, and you got to give them a reason to replay it.
Yeah, right.
That's why everywhere I'm at, I act. Sometimes you have to act the fuck up. Like I was on stage, and they were like, "Hey, bro, you gotta go." I'm like, "I snatched the mic last time, Jersey, we here." You know, right. Because you got to be remembered. Like last night, I think we were like almost damn near last, weren't we? Yeah. We went on there, and me they told us we went first.
We went first. Look, we were the first ones in there. They was hating so bad that they just kept altering the list.
Yeah, I watched them scratching shit up,
pushing me and him like damn near to the last.
I'm like, both getting. I grabbed him. I said, bro, he's tall as hell. I was walking up there. I said, bro, I'm telling you right now, I'm doing my songs and I'm rapping after without the beat. I'm from Jersey. I don't give a fuck. We waited in here.
Why the hell they keep pushing you guys?
I don't know, but it pissed us off.
It was basically like
their people.
And they just come in. We the outsiders coming in there. Like I said, I said, man, I ain't even trying to perform. I like, they don't even deserve this type of talent.
I was like, look, I'm about to give y'all what you don't even know you need.
Yep.
So,
but once he got on, somebody else did, and I went on. We set it off. Now they looking at us like, damn, we probably should have put them on.
Should have on first.
I would have been in the fucking crowd. Like I don't care. Right. You're gonna hear me.
Right.
I don't do this for fun.
Right.
It's fun. Right. I have fun. It's business before pleasure, but the business may bring pleasure at times. But look, you're gonna hear me. Until you cut this microphone off, you're gonna hear me.
Right.
And that's that old school. That's an old school attitude because. Not to change genres, but that's like what old like rock and metal bands would do. Like, if you don't want to listen to us, guess what? You're going to listen to us. Yeah. We're gonna play. We're gonna play louder. We're gonna play faster. We're gonna be more aggressive, and you're gonna get our true attitude till you like us.
Look, we still perform like there was a million people watching,
and that's what you have to do.
I was even look, we're on stage. Not to cut you.
No. You're gonna do it. No.
I'm like, hey, I need y'all to move up. Pull y'all phones out. Just as excited as y'all were for them. You're gonna get like that from me. Make some more noise than that.
He's the dresser. He's the dresser, and I'm the.
I was calling out names. I said with the green dress on. Like, y'all got me fucked up.
I just get up there and be like, I don't give a fuck about none of y'all. He's like, hey,
right here, get off your phone, I'm rapping, bro.
He's the dresser and I'm the nonchalant one. That's
and the hook is easy. Sing the hook too. Stop playing with me. We here.
And like you're saying, like nonchalant, the absurd, like the more boisterous one. You can tell like right now too, man. It's just perfect. Yeah.
But like, hey guys, can you just please listen to my? No, pull your phone out right now.
It's your time.
Yes.
And then I'm the person. I don't give a fuck if you listen or not.
It's like I'm gonna go up there and gonna do my shit.
That's why like there's been times where my people have had to tell me like, yo, bro, chill. Like all these 30 people are together, and there's about 4 of us. So we got your back, but chill the fuck out.
Right.
That's her. She goes out.
And I'm like, what? It don't matter. Yeah. I'm like, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. No, there was a guy at one of these shows we did a few weeks ago, and he did like 3 songs. I don't remember his name, but he did like 3 songs, and then he only paid to do 2. He's supposed to do 2, and he went and did his 3rd one. He's like, can I get another song? And everybody's like, nobody said anything. Like, I want to hear another song. And I did not hear one word.
Oh.
And the dude next to me had a microphone. My homie was there. I'm not gonna say his name. I don't know if he wants his name out there, but my homeboy was there. Somebody had a microphone, and I was about to grab the microphone and be like, "Fuck no, y'all think it's over." And my bro, luckily, he did this little tap, like he does this because he knows me real well. He did this little thing where he's kind of like. I was reaching for the mic, like, yo, bro, he just said this set was over, bro. We're here. Stop playing with it. He was like, yo, bro, D, come here. Just come here. Come with me. Come here. Let's go get a drink. I'm like, I got my drink right here. I got my drink. He said, well, give me the drink. In here. You know what I mean? But I was just taught it's that the guerrilla warfare style. You get out there and take what's yours.
Right.
Yeah.
You definitely got to.
I saw that Missy Elliott video when I was a kid. She's swinging on the chandelier. Like,
yes.
Act like you don't see me now.
Right.
Act like you don't see me now. I'm up in here.
Dude, her videos were always amazing.
You feel me?
From beginning to end.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you guys both in the Beaver Falls area now?
I'm in traffic.
You're in Quib now?
Yeah.
Big football game going on over there tonight.
Yeah.
They're down.
Oh yeah.
You hear anything on that score?
On Twitter, they're down.
What's that?
They're down.
They're down.
Are they down?
They're down 14-0.
Oh shit!
Well, that's not gonna do. That's not good.
Hey, it ain't good, but you can't count out Central Valley.
Yeah, right.
Like I love Quip to death. Like I went to Hopewell School, graduated. I like Hopewell too, but if you can't beat them, you can't beat them.
Yep.
Yeah, you know what? I think the rivalry that they created is big around here. You know, because you don't have the old Monaco Rochester, you don't have the Blackhawk Beaver Falls. A Central Valley Aliquippa rivalry is big.
Yeah,
that's big.
It definitely, especially as soon as Mike Warfare got in there.
Yes.
They felt like he got to make a statement.
Yes.
And then they like, well, you haven't beat Central Valley yet, so now he feel like. He definitely got to do some. He got some catching up to do because Central Valley is on their ass.
Yeah, for sure.
Even though they beat them, but even though Aliquippa won that year, they still lost to Central Valley.
Yeah.
And then when Central Valley won, y'all still lost. So y'all got something. Y'all got to get out there and prove.
If you can't beat your rival, like whatever happens, the way it kind of gets lost.
Because they could be like, yeah, you won a championship, but you ain't beat us.
You didn't beat us.
Right. You got all just, it's really fun, man, with all the talent.
Because back in the day, when I played for Hopewell. Like I went to school with Paul Leslie.
Oh yeah.
No, wow, shit.
Yeah, I was a freshman. He was a senior that year when they went to Hershey. Damn. I played corner and receiver. But I grew up in Aliquippa, and Hopewell was the rival at that time. It was called the Backyard Brawl. And then the one year, like football got soft. And Hopewell didn't even want to play Aliquippa no more. I'm like, hey, what
happened to Hopewell?
I'm like, what happened? Then all of a sudden, they got the AAA Aliquippa move up. Now they start playing them again.
Yeah.
But that was our rival.
Hopewell always had a really good running back. It seemed like every time, if it wasn't, Tony Dorsett, obviously, you had people that came later on, Russell Shell.
Yeah, Russell Shell.
John Tigner. Remember John Tigner?
Yeah, John Tigner. Even y'all remember Steve Day?
Steve Day. I know Steve Day really well. Him and his brother Anthony.
Yeah, Steve Day was. I was midget league when I watched him.
He ran like a fucking horse, man.
Yeah.
He wasn't
he was a little guy.
Yeah, but he ran like a horse.
Even Danny Raines.
Yeah.
Me and his daughter was with you go to prom. That's your prom queen.
Right.
We came out with they had a lion cub.
Really?
Yeah, they had a lion cub, and for the senior day, we walked out on the field with it. I felt so good. I felt so good.
We got the original Tiger King up in here.
Yeah. Right.
hey, you see it?
Nice. Before we run out of time, I just really, really important question. This one is going to mean it's huge. To you, Cigarillos, to you, Jump Off, what is your favorite Prime Sinister song? And you know going to get back to it.
I like the, what is it called? The Futuristic Pimpin'.
Okay.
I like that. It's like, I'm grinding. The one you on, he's on it too. But I'm grinding. What's that song? I've been on my grind all day. That's my shit. I don't care. I told you to sing. He said, no, I can't. I said, bro, I just told you you could sing. I don't care what you say. That's my shit.
Was it Warcry?
He layered his vocals and shit.
Yeah,
he layered it.
Teacher.
Okay.
That's another one. I got annoyed because I wasn't on it. I wasn't with them at the time, but I got annoyed. So I'm like, I got a verse right now for that.
Yeah, right.
I feel it though, because I can hear him on it.
Yeah.
I can hear him on it.
I would have made love to that.
I can hear you.
I would have made love to that. Don't shoot no fucking video. Don't shoot no video to no song like that. No slow R&B joint like that.
You're right.
Yeah, oh my gosh, stop. Don't do that. I'll be out there in the rain with it like, hey. Tats on everything.
Yeah, I like that futuristic pimping.
Okay, I don't know if I've heard that. I'm gonna have to check.
You gotta listen to it because that's right up my alley.
Okay,
it's an older song.
It's an older one,
I believe.
Okay.
I kept telling her, I said, "Bro, I need a feature on it. I don't care what you talking about. we gotta make a remix of this."
So we got so September 30th. That's you. That's Jump Off. Okay, Jump Off JD. You got the mixtape is coming out on September 30th. Now, Cigarillos, what did you just come out? What's coming out that you just had an early release for? That's what you have coming out now?
Yeah. Well, I dropped the Energy 2. I dropped 2 albums in the same year.
Okay.
I dropped one like 2 months ago, And then the next one coming up is the Energy 3.
Okay.
And that's coming out with the
September 17th.
September 17th.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
And then we can check that out on every platform.
Every platform, Spotify, what's it called? Tidal, Apple Music.
All right. Good shit. And then September 18th.
You guys got a show in Pittsburgh?
Yeah, we got a show in Pittsburgh. Opening up for Young LA. Shout out to Josh Harrington.
Oh yeah,
he put a lot.
Shout out to him.
He put a lot of things together.
Or that teacher song he's talking about, where it was on that mixtape with
Benzino. It's on the what's it called? The Hype.
Unsigned Hype.
Unsigned Hype mixtape.
Okay. Real quick question: did you guys all go down to Washington?
Yes.
You guys all made it down?
They were on birthday, actually. Yeah.
Okay. Did you guys have a good show?
Had a great time.
Good. I was wondering about that because I knew you guys were heading down there.
It was cool. Different crowd. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do the same venues all the time.
Right.
Different crowd. I'm originally from down there, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good crowd.
It was nice for me. Like, it was a different scenery I haven't seen, so I had to get familiar and adapt to it.
Right. All right. Jump off JD. You got 30 seconds, man. Go ahead and give yourself a little plug. And
it's J Double, aka Straight Trouble, aka Spray Like I Can't Rumble, aka Stay Humble, aka 50 Shades of J, but I can't cuff you, aka Street Fuck You, then the Straight Fuck You, aka Let Us In, or we kick the door down straight muscle. I get it right for the right reasons. I get it dripping as if it's 20 below and then the pipes freezing. I get it going through the night and evening. The way I'm making movies like Steven. They said I'm hot tweaking and I ain't looking out for life's meaning. I'm in the city light sightseeing and trying to fight demons. And I'll take y'all niggas to church like I'm preaching. If y'all don't get it right, then I'm leaving. Jersey, shut up, down. I love you.
you know what? He stole that. He took that right out of my mouth.
That was great, dude.
Love it.
Thank you, sir.
Cigarillos.
Awesome.
Not yourself, my man.
You know me. I come off the top like a bitch giving head. I leave a nigga dead all about that bread. You know how I get this money, I let it rain, I let it blow. I got so much ice on me, look at me, I glow.
Ooh.
I'm like a snow globe, an ice ball, nigga. When I hit the grind in the scene, I make the ice fall, nigga. You know me, I'm a nice dog, but I'm big on it. Swear to God, anything I rock out, it's a jig on it. Get jiggy with it like I'm Will Smith. I got the Smith & Wesson on me on my side of my hip. I let a motherfucker have it. I'm a savage. I got freestyle off the game. You see the AK, I'm fully automatic. Off the top every time, I'm on the grind. Everybody know I'm out here just to get what's mine.
Woo! Hit 'em hard music, everybody.
Y'all got a fire extinguisher up in here? Like,
Damn.
Right? Hit 'em hard music. These guys, hey, they're the shit. Check them out.
Yes, you will not be disappointed.
You will not. We thank you so much, Cigarillos. We thank you so much, Jump Off JD.
Thank you,
As always, Das, my man.
Hey, we appreciate y'all for having us.
Not a problem, guys. Anytime, man.
This is some Southern hospitality.
Hey, you guys are always welcome, and these guys know that. Anytime you want to come in and put anything new out and talk about anything, just come on down. We're always here.
Did we get any pages? Anything they need to get out?
Any web pages, sites, anything like that?
I want to say you can hit me up on Instagram, Cigarillos MAP. Hit me up on Snapchat, Cigarillos_86. I go by my full government on Facebook. It's Carlos Cigarillos Edwards.
All right.
Jump Off JD, all streaming platforms. I don't really got social media. My shorty had me under investigation for a minute.
I've friended everyone so far but you.
You know me, but type in, all streaming platforms, Jump Off JD. Anyway, leave a comment or something. I'll get back to you. You know what I mean? Whoever.
For sure.
Hey.
All right.
These guys are it.
All right. Thank you guys so much, man.
Hit 'em hard records. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's going to be dope.